Things aren't working out at Harvard. I'm thinking of leaving.
Wow. You're thinking of dropping out? Of Harvard?
In episode 3 of the Frasier Reboot, an attempt is made to address the primary problem carried over from the original series, but ultimately, the show falls short. Frasier Crane has already settled into his new home and living arrangement with Freddie, enabling him to fully immerse himself in his new role as a Harvard teacher in Boston. While he eagerly anticipates this new chapter in his life as an educator in an Ivy League institution, his past in Chicago continues to haunt him. Finally, in the Frasier Reboot, we get a glimpse of the life he left behind in the Windy City. Frasier has always enjoyed a life of affluence, having amassed wealth from his previous private practice. His financial situation in Chicago improved significantly when he hosted Dr. Crane. As revealed in the pilot of the Frasier Reboot, he made the decision to leave that job behind, believing it was time for a fresh start. Episode 3 not only fills in the gaps of his backstory but also addresses the central issue from the original series. Regrettably, these efforts do not succeed as intended. Given Frasier's substantial wealth, he could easily retire for the rest of his life. Nevertheless, his desire to contribute to his community led him to choose a career as a teacher. While he appears well suited for the role of a lecturer, his celebrity status proves to be a drawback in his new position. He soon realizes that his students enrolled in his class solely due to his public image, hoping he would assist them with their challenges. Unfortunately, instead of catering to their expectations, he firmly asserts that his primary duty is to educate them. In an effort to clarify his strong desire to distance himself from his previous identity, Frasier shows some clips from Dr. Crane, which originally began as a sincere advice program. Witnessing Frasier return to his true calling of offering practical and sensible guidance is quite impressive. His TV show initially started with genuine intentions, drawing on what had made him successful at Seattle's KACL radio station. However, it gradually transformed into a superficial talk show that prioritized entertainment over genuinely aiding people with their problems. This is why he is so eager to break free from it. Frasier's reluctance to embrace his public persona as Dr. Crane poses a significant obstacle for the reboot in replacing the original show's call-in segment. He's quite clear about not wanting to resume his role as an advice giver, evident in the new Frasier series, where he refrains from sharing his thoughts or analyzing situations. Instead, it's Alan who steps in to provide that kind of support and help him navigate his own issues. Moreover, the contemporary landscape presents additional challenges in replicating Frasier's KACL radio show. Radio has lost its former prominence as an entertainment medium, and even though it's still a thriving industry, it's highly unlikely that Frasier would consider returning to it after hosting a successful TV series. Niles enjoyed teasing Frasier about his job as a radiotherapist in Seattle, but, in reality, this aspect of the original show was a significant highlight. Fielding calls from strangers seeking advice showcased Frasier's genuine desire to assist people, and cleverly incorporated celebrities into the series. Throughout its 11-season run, most of Frasier's callers were top-tier celebrities like Christopher Reeve and Helen Mirren. It's unfortunate that the Frasier Reboot won't feature this element, but that doesn't mean they can't explore something similar. Frasier's reluctance to dispense advice stems from his past experiences as Dr. Crane. However, if he can do so without seeking recognition or rewards, there's potential to reintroduce this concept in the new show. Instead of being an educator, Frasier could become a guidance counselor at Harvard, formally helping students and fellow faculty navigate life's challenges. Alternatively, he could venture into the podcasting world in the Frasier Reboot, essentially a modern take on his radio work. So there you have it all. What do you think about this theory? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. I will see you next.